Hey, Christine Gorman, Visionary Woman Tarot. Facebook and Instagram are down. I was like, how are my peeps going to be able to see my daily reading? So here I am, reluctantly. I was like, YouTube, I don't know. But here we go, everybody. So it's the 4th of October. And this is just my daily read. This is what I do. You can find me other places, Visionary Woman Tarot. I have a radio show on Mondays, which is today. So that's 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be available to answer your questions with my cards. KSVY 91.3 FM, and that is 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you could just Google that. You can stream it live from anywhere. The number at KSVY to call in is 707-933-9133. But right now, I just do a daily read, and I'm about to do it. Just going to get this YouTube thing started. I own the Tarot Art Tattoo Gallery in Sonoma, California, with my husband, Shotzi Gorman. And this is my day job. I like to say magic is my day job. So here we go. Today, October 4th. King of Wands reversed. Now, he's come up a couple times lately. But really, this is, it's not about the structure. It's not about how you're fitting in. It's not about how you're manifesting. It's not about what you're doing, really. It's about what's going on the inside. Not about what you're not doing. But it's kind of like, well, if you're the CEO, if you're the king or queen of your own path, right? What's going on in there? Queen of Swords. Somebody is kicking ass and taking names. So already, if you have 2 court cards show up, there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen. You know, it feels like there could be, you know, your own individual personalities dueling, right? A power struggle, an internal power struggle. But the thing is, the Queen of Swords, I mean, she's like Xena warrior princess, you know? She doesn't mess around. She's not going to sugarcoat anything. She's not really interested in your feelings. She's just like, this is the plan, this is the goal, this is what needs to go, this is what, you know, kind of like a Xena Mary Poppins. The King of Wands is like, but it's the old structure. It's the old game board. So for those of you who are hearing me for the first time, I feel like the last couple of years, they've just trashed the old game board. It is a new game board, new game pieces, new rules. Nothing that worked before applies. Nothing. And so with new rules, you have to go, oh, you know what? Those rules in the old structure, they were set up by some patriarchal weirdness of whatever. Queen of Swords, she steps up. She's well informed. She knows all of what's happening. She not only knows the rules, but you're not gonna manipulate her. You're not gonna convince her anything, right? So if we have the old structure that crumbles, King of Wands reversed, and we have this new era, right, of the Empress, right? It's very female, you know, and that's for men too. It's like, it is about receiving. It is about consideration. It is about empathy. It's about these things. Primal stuff. It's not about control. I think that the structure before was about control, right? So you have the Queen of Swords. She's just taking charge. What does that mean? We're taking charge of our own game board. We're saying, okay, I get it. The game board is this. Okay. It's not the old conditioning. It's not the old, you know, way. It's just not. It's new. And, you know, we've got to be in shape for it. That's spiritually, energetically, psychically in shape for what's coming. Two of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords knows exactly where she's going, that there's no doubt. And so how can we infuse our day to acknowledge the doubt when we see it, to see it? I call it dust of doubt, right? How can we acknowledge that it's there, but then not really have it freak us out? Okay, there's doubt there, but that's not attached to anything that has anything to do with me. That's just the devil. That's just doubt. It has nothing to do with what my reality is. Queen of Swords is like, okay, this is the plan. This is what we're going to do. And so we're responsible for our own energies, our own centeredness, our ego that gets small. We are responsible for that. And, you know, the patriarchy, or let's say King of Wands reversed, I mean, that's like a pyramid scheme, you know? It only serves a few folks at the top. Queen of Swords is like, oh, not today. With the Two of Swords reversed, you're like, yeah, it just gets more clear. This is what I want. This is what I don't want. And you just take action. You know, Queen of Swords is not going to recklessly just off with their heads. It's not like that. But there's no false respect. There's no, you know, false loyalty or false gods for that matter. So we roll up our sleeves and we say, all right, this is what's in front of me, and this is how I'm going to address it. And that's it. It's, you know, others' emotional pull on us, on our stuff. It's our choice whether we compromise our own centeredness for other things, whether we distract ourselves with other things, whether we're motivated by our conditioning, right? So anyway, I do this every day. I've been doing it for a couple of years now. I've been a reader for over 20 years. I present at national conferences, got my FM radio show, got my business and shop in Sonoma. But you know what? No matter where I go, I take my magic with me. But find me on Instagram when it gets back up, Visionary Woman Tarot. On Facebook, Christine Gorman, Visionary Woman Tarot. You'll find me. And that's just, you know, this is what I've been doing. This is good work. And this is exploring the tarot in a way that I see it, which is unconventional at times. But the cards are a tool for me. So yes, it's all about tarot, and it's all about how I do it. Everybody can do it their way. Although I did have my traditional studies, and I respect my elders and all of that. So I'm not showing up and saying, oh, you know, this is so great, I'm just going to do it however I want. You gotta know what the elders did before you. So anyway, that's for me today, October 4th. Maybe I'll do this every day here. Why not?